Tempe, Arizona. The Southwest enjoys nearly 300 days of sun throughout the year, and today it's the setting for a football showdown. And it's going to be a hot one out here for today's game between the Stanford Cardinal and the Arizona State Sun Devil. And here come the Sun Devils. And Kirk Herbstreit bringing you today's exciting matchup. Get ready, we got NCAA football action coming straight at you. The Cardinals are much too powerful to be stopped in this game. Kirk, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, unfortunately, this one won't be much of a contest. Stanford looks to be pretty unstoppable offensively, and that's primarily because of their quarterback. Not only is this guy gifted physically, he's got such a grasp of this game mentally. Lee, he's a coach's dream.
You're 100% correct. Stanford has a huge advantage here, especially in the passing game. Kirk, look for them to spread their defense out and attack them through the air. No contest.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we're going to have an action-packed game, so let's get down to the field where they're waiting for the coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one away. And they'll be returning this one. Johnson takes it at the 8. There's a flag on the play. They return it all the way for the touchdown.
Holding on the receiving team. 3-yard penalty, first down.
They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. Lewis is back in the gun. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 28. Arizona State comes out in a 4-3. Carter on the inside handoff. Number 55 with a takedown at the 37. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. Arizona State comes out in a 3-4. He's at midfield. And they make the stop at the 40. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times do we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40. The Sun Devils line up in a 3-4. He tries to spin. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Sun Devils come out in a 4-3. Jones brings him down at the 22. 8 yards on the pickup. It's second down and 2 to go. Ball on the 22. Stanford comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. It's left. And he's tackled at the 14. And a huge run by the tailback.
This guy's always had outstanding vision, but it seems he's got some incredible quickness as well once he gets into the open field.
Boy, you're right. This kid showed me he's a great-looking athlete.
1st and 10. They're in the red zone. Stanford sets up in the I. Number 49 tackles him for a loss on the play. So the toss play to the tailback goes nowhere. Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 21. Lewis lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He passes it. And it's complete for the touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
Let's take another look at that touchdown strike.
The defense seems a little confused on this play. They're not sure who to cover. Before they know it, the play's over. 6.
And he hits the PAT. Stanford is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. Fields it at the 9.
Kickoff return 10 yards. Kaplan on the return.
They'll get the ball here at the 19. The Cardinal put 4 men up front. Number 8, back to pass. He lets it go. Number 32 hangs on to it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 28. Nice pass play.
This is something they like to run. A little pass to the fullback. Here he has a little wiggle room and gets a nice pickup.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Stanford lines up defensively in a 4-3. Number 32 on the give. And down he goes at the 31. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Cardinal come out in a 34 defense. Williams on the inside handoff. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And he's tackled at the 43.
When you break one like that, you got to give credit to the offensive line.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 8 comes to to the line with 3 wide. And they fall on the loose ball. And so they lose possession on the fumble.
I hate to see that, but I'm sure the quarterback will have a reason for that last fumble.
And I'm also sure that that coach doesn't want to hear it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Stanford comes to the line with 3 wide. Lewis gives it up the middle. He spins. He's at the 30, brought down at the 27. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a good job by that big offensive line.
No, it really was, Brad. It was also a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Back to pass. He steps up. He throws it. Powell with a catch. They'll bring him down at the 22-yard line. 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 22. Lewis with 3 wide receivers. Lewis gives it up the middle. Gets past the tackler. And they make the stop at the 17-yard line. He rumbles ahead and picks up about 5. Third down and short. Ball on the 17. Stanford sets up in the eye. He drops back. Here comes the pressure. Powell makes the catch, and they push him out at the 13-yard line. First down on the reception.
That was a nice play there. They knew exactly how much they needed for a first down, and they didn't try to do anything dangerous or sneaky out there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Cardinals line up in an I formation. They get it out there on the toss. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
The defensive line was just too overpowering and didn't give the running back much of a chance there.
Second and 12 coming up here. 7th play of this drive coming up. The Cardinals come out showing 3 wide. They hand it off. Bates with a takedown at the 12-yard line. A pickup of about 3. Third and 9. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Sun Devils bring in their dime package. Lewis drops the throw. He's looking. Rolls to the left. And he's going to come up with a sack. They put the pressure on, and it paid off.
Well, his protection just simply broke down, and if that continues, this quarterback's going to have a long day.
Fourth down at 15. Ball on the 18. They'll line it up for the field goal. The kick is up. And it splits the upright. Stanford to kick this one off. We should have a return on this one. Kaplan takes from the 10. They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. Four-man front by the defense. Williams, the ball carrier, breaks one, and he's tackled at the 33-yard line. They got 4 yards on that one. It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 33. The Sun Devils line up in an I formation. Williams gets it off. Number 50 brings him down for a loss, and the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 28. Stanford brings in their nickel package, lets it fly, complete, and they make the stop at the 34-yard line. And that brings up fourth down.
Great stop by the defense. They played with tremendous character on those downs.
Fourth down and 5. Ball on the 34. Powell awaiting the return.
Powell back deep to return.
Powell calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 30-yard line. They'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals go with the I formation. Lewis out to the right. Banks brings him down at the 32. Couple of yards there.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 32-yard line. Arizona State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. And it's caught, brought down at the 34. And they were stopped for a minimal gain on the play.
That was a sensational effort by the defense. They were all over that pass.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 34. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Stanford 10, Arizona State nothing. We are ready to start quarter number 2. It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 34. I formation here. Lewis gives it up the middle. He's to the 40. Deads that one. Spin move. Bates with a takedown at the 50-yard line. What a run.
Here they give it to the tailback and a little misdirection play, and you can see the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss. Nice play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 50. Lewis with 4 wide receivers. Bates brings him down at the 49-yard line. The quarterback draw goes nowhere. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. They come out in a nickel. He's at the 40. And down he goes at the 33.
Gain of 16 on the play.
It's 1st and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. Lewis has 4 receivers lined up here. Suggs with a takedown at the 26-yard line. Nice 7-yard gain on the quarterback draw. A 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 26. Lewis is back in the gun. There's a missed tackle. He's at the 20. And they make the stop at the 12.
Gain of 14 on the play.
First and 10. 8th play of this drive coming up. Arizona State comes out of the 4-3, and he's stopped behind the line. The big guy got a hold of him there.
Yeah, he had no choice but to go down in that situation.
Second and 11 coming up. This is the 9th play of this drive. The Cardinals come out showing 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He's looking for his man, and it's knocked down. And the corner got in there and broke that one up. Let's look at that one again. Third and 11 coming up here. This is the 10th play of this drive. The Cardinals set up in the gun. Eckler back to throw. Throws it out there. Complete. They'll bring him down at the 1. And that pass and catch gives them a first down.
Yep, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. Moore gets the carry, and they'll score. How about that one?
Now, the fullback does a great job here of powering that one in for the score.
And he hits the PAT. Stanford lines up for the kickoff. And number 32, back to return. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Kaplan has it at the 5. Nothing much on the return there.
Not much is right. The coverage was all over him.
They'll go to work at the 17. Number 8 with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. And it's caught. He's hit and got away. Number 48 brings him down at the 26-yard line. Good job on the pass there.
Yeah, let me tell you something. These passes are exactly what they need to put pressure on that defense.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 26.
26-yard line.
Williams is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll run the option. Ball's loose. Williams with a recovery. Looks like the offense recovered the loose ball.
There's a lot of risk-reward when you run the option. Sometimes you hit it big, and sometimes you fall flat on your face.
Well, Coach, that was one of those times where they fell flat on their face. Luckily, they'll get another shot at it because they've maintained possession.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 24. Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. Number 32 on the handoff. Gordon with a takedown at the 25. They try to play a little power football there.
Yeah, but they got outpowered.
Fourth and 2 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 25.
25-yard line.
Number 49 set to punt. Powell signals for a fair catch. They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. Defense lines up in a 3-4. Lewis drops back to pass. He unloads it. Complete, and he's taken down at the 45-yard line. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw, plus a nice catch, and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45. The Cardinal line up with 4 wideouts. Lewis steps back to pass. Rifles it over the middle. Well, has it, and down he goes at the 37-yard line. Not a bad play there.
Not at all. And if this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. The Sun Devils put 4 men up front. He drops back. Fires across the middle. And it's caught. They'll bring him down at the 14. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, but let me tell you the reason why this play worked. The defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and he made them pay right there.
It's 1st and 10. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. The Cardinal line up with 3 wide. Lewis drops back. Looks, lets it go. Well, hangs on to it. Oliver brings him down at the 11. They get 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Arizona State lines up in a dime defense here. Lewis drops the throw, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Johnson, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Lewis lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He passes it. He's got it. Touchdown. And he makes his 2nd visit to the end zone with that catch.
Well, that was a great catch by the receiver. He ran a perfect route to get open for his 2nd score of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. And with 4 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, our score, Stanford 24, Arizona State nothing. Stanford to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 32 has it at the 5. Nice spin move. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line.
On the 20-yard line.
The Sun Devils with 4 receivers. He's hit and got away. Fumbles the ball. Recovered by the offense. And the offense somehow came up with the ball.
The quarterback was very fortunate right there. You can bet he holds onto the ball with both hands next time he gets it.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Cardinal line up in a 4-3. Number 8 gets it up the middle. They'll throw the flag. Albert tackles him for a loss on the play.
Holding on the offense. 3-yard penalty. Still second down.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 14-yard line. The Sun Devils line up in an I formation. Back to pass. He lets it go. Complete. What an incredible diving catch.
Well saved catches like that are sure to make the highlights.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on their own 18.
On the 18-yard line.
Williams alone in the backfield. Number 8 back to throw. He throws it, and that one's fallen incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
Fourth and 12 coming up. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Powell back to return it.
Back to punt.
Powell calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 46-yard line. They'll take over at the 46-yard line. Carter lines up as a single back. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Lets it fly. Number 80 with a catch. And they beat the blitz that time and came away with a nice play.
10 on the play.
About 2 minutes before halftime. The Sun Devils use a 4-man front here. Lewis gives it up the middle. Well, they give it to the fullback, and he'll pick up just enough for the first down.
Heads-up play. He knew where he had to go to get the first down, and he picked it up easily.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Lewis has 4 receivers lined up here. Looking. He rifles it to the left. Oliver knocks it away.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's first and a mile. Ball on the 47. Stanford lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. He's looking for his man. Can't wrap him up. Suggs with a takedown at the 45-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 45. The Cardinal line up with 3 wide. Handoff up the middle. Jets a tackler. Number 97 brings him down at the 41-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. The Cardinals are going to take a timeout, and now they've only got one remaining. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. 5th play of this drive coming up. Lewis comes to the line with 3 wide. Lewis back to pass. Steps up, throws it out there, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Fourth and 8 coming up now. Ball on the 41. Stanford ready to punt this one away. Kaplan signals for a fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll go to work at the 20. The Cardinal bring in their dime package. Williams takes a handoff, shakes off a tackle. Gordon with a takedown at the 25. They get 5 yards on the play. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. That last pass is good for maybe 5 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Number 8 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He unloads it. And it's caught. Couple of yards there. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Williams alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's looking. He's under pressure. This one's thrown deep over the middle, and it's incomplete. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
3rd and 8. This is the 5th play of this drive. Stanford comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Complete, and he's taken down at the 43. The offense calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Number 8 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Under pressure, heaves a long one down the middle, and it falls incomplete. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Stanford 24, Arizona State nothing. Stanford will be kicking off to start the second half. Here's the kick. Kaplan takes it at the 8. They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line. The Cardinal line up in a 3-4. Number 8 steps back to pass. Lets it go. Incomplete. What happened there, Kirk?
Well, as a quarterback, you usually want to put the ball in front of the receiver so he can catch it in stride. Here he just put it a little bit too far in front.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 24. Arizona State comes out with an I formation. Number 32 on the handoff. Brought down at the 26. 2-yard carry by the fullback. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Number 8 with 3 wide receivers. Number 8 drops back. He passes it. McDonald makes the catch, and they finally make the stop at the 37. Oh, my. What do you think of that one, Kirk?
Boy, I'll tell you what, the quarterback delivered a perfect pass on that play and gave them more than enough for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. He just loses the football. Defense says they've got it, and they do. Good hustle there by the D lineman.
Yeah, he saw the ball pop out, and he swallowed it like a barbecue pork sandwich.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Stanford sets up in the I. Lewis gives it up the middle. Missed tackle. Shake and bake move. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. Arizona State comes out in a 4-3. And up the middle. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Well, just couldn't get much of anything there.
You know, Brad, he couldn't. And I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 44. The Cardinal have 5 receivers on this play. He drops back. He guns it to the right. Batted away. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
It's 4th down, 9 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. And it's out of bounds at the 34-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 34.
Take over at the 34-yard line.
The Cardinals come out in a 4-3. Number 8 drops back to pass. He lets it go, and he can't make the catch.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 32, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 34.
34-yard line.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. He lobs it out to the right. Kaplan has it, and he's going to lose yards on this one. Loss of about 6.
Loss of 6 on the play.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Sun Devils line up with 3 wide. Number 8 drops to throw. He throws it, and it's incomplete. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Boy, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
It's fourth down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 28.
28-yard line.
Powell back deep to return. Powell calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 38. They'll take over at the 38. The Sun Devils line up in a 3-4. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. Scheider bats it down. The safety comes up with a nice play.
Nice job with the safety here, sitting back and playing center field, and then seeing the ball and coming up and simply batting the ball away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Ace backfield. Handoff up the middle. They'll bring him down at the 46. 8 yards on the pickup.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 46. Arizona State lines up defensively in a 4-3. Lewis back to pass. He's looking for his man, and it's caught. Bates brings him down at the 39-yard line, and they get the first down. That is unbelievable.
Wow, Kirk, this quarterback's showing some big-time nerves out there. Third and long, it's just like first and 10 to this guy.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of poise from this young man.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Lewis lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it out there. It falls incomplete. Second and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Arizona State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Lewis back to throw. He unloads it. Complete. He's at the 30. Howard with a takedown at the 19. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
It's first and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Cardinals come out showing 3 wide. Bates brings him down at the 9-yard line. 10-yard pickup on the play.
10 on the play.
The Cardinals line up with 3 wide. Bounces off the would-be tackler. The fullback gains about 4 yards there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Stanford comes out with an I formation. Got a play. And it pays off. Touchdown. And the running back took that one in for the score. And he hits the PAT. So with under 5 minutes left in the third quarter, our score, Stanford 31, Arizona State nothing. Stanford, the kick. He kicks it. Takes from the 10. And there's a fumble. Picks up the loose ball. There's a flag down.
Clipping on the receiving team. After this distance, first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Sun Devils with 4 receivers. Gaffney with a takedown at the 16-yard line. 3 yards there on the delayed handoff. The second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 16. They line up in an I. There's a penalty on the play. Branch brings him down at the 23-yard line.
Holding on the offense. After this distance, respond to foul. Still second down.
Second and 15. Ball on the 8.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
3 wide outs here. Number 8 steps back to pass. Lets it go. And it's caught. Not a bad play there.
Not at all. And if this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The Cardinals come out in a 4-3. Number 8 drops back. He's in trouble. He passes it. Williams hangs on to it. Tackle at the 36. Wow, how about that third down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback. He was very cool and collected out there on that third and long play.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The 36-yard line.
Williams is a deep back as they line up in the I. Williams gets to the inside, gets past the tackler, and they make the stop at the 45.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards, respond to foul. Still first down.
Long. Ball on their own 27. Arizona State comes out with 2 tight ends. Number 8 drops to throw. Here comes the pressure. Off his hands, incomplete.
Ball's incomplete. Williams, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and a long ways to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Cardinal line up in a 3-4. He drops back. Under heavy pressure. He lets it go. Batted away. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. This is the 6th play of this drive. Number 8 with 3 wide receivers. Number 8 back to pass. He throws it. And it falls incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing. And as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
4th down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 27. Number 49 to put this one away. Powell signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 36. They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. Defense lines up in a 3-4. They hand it off. Banks with a takedown at the 41-yard line. So they get 5 yards there on the halfback draw. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Carter along the backfield. Lewis gets it up the middle, and he's taken down at the 42-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback. Third and 4. Ball on the 42. The Cardinals come out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Nice interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Their defense took a little too long to get into this football game.
But don't give up on them, you guys. Not yet. They're still playing football out there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Sun Devils come out in a 2 tight end set. Brought down at the 43. 2-yard carry by the fullback. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 43. Arizona State goes with the ace set here. Williams on the inside handoff. Spins upfield. Number 47 brings him down at the 36-yard line. Tailback picked up 7 on the draw. Third and 1. Ball on the 36-yard line. Stanford lines up defensively at 4-3. Branch with a takedown at the 32.
The reason that play worked was because the offensive line got a good push up there.
And I'll tell you, that fullback showed some good determination in picking up the first down.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score in this one, Stanford 31, Arizona State nothing. And we're ready to start quarter number 4. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Williams lines up as a single back. Back to pass. He's under pressure. And he's stopped behind the line. That's a loss of about 3.
3-yard loss on
Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 35-yard line. 3 wide outs here. Number 8 back to throw. He's looking for his man. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. And they'll lose a yard there. Third and 14. Ball on the 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Arizona State comes to the line with 3 wide. Number 8 drops back to pass. Under pressure. He's rolling right. Going deep. Incomplete pass. Fourth and 14. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stanford lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back, and he puts it on the turf. Aguilar recovers a loose ball. They'll get the ball here at the 41-yard line. Lewis has 4 receivers lined up here. Lewis drops back, flag on the play, guns it across the middle, and it's knocked down.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
It's first and a mile. Ball on the 31-yard line. They come out of the nickel. Carter on the handoff. Bates brings him down for a loss. He didn't really have a chance on that play.
Boy, guys, how about the defense on this play? They sniffed that play out from the start.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Cardinal come out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks. He's in trouble. Throws it out there. Powell with a catch. Good catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
First and 10. Ball on the 33. The Cardinal come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He unloads it. Complete. Bates brings him down at the 28-yard line. He jumped up and snagged that ball.
Well, the quarterback threw the ball too high. Credit his receiver for going up to make the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Stanford lines up with 3 receivers. Lewis gives it up the middle, and they hit him in the backfield. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
Third and 6. This is the 5th play of this drive. Lewis lines up in the shotgun. Flag down. He's at the 20. And down he goes at the 16-yard line.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, still third down.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 39-yard line. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Lewis drops to throw. He wants it all going long, and he can't make the catch. Fourth and a bunch coming up here. Ball on the 39. And they're ready to punt this one away. Kaplan calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Four-man front by the defense.
Hut! Hut! Put hot! Put hot! Put hot! Hut!
Tackle at the 31-yard line. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
I got to see that one again. First and 10. Ball on the 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Defense lines up in a 4-3.
Set! Hut! Hut! Put
He
hot!
drops back. Under heavy pressure. Lets it go. Maddox makes the catch. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 40.
On the 40-yard line.
Number 8, 3 wide receivers. He passes it. And they back up 3 yards on that play.
3-yard loss on the play.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Arizona State comes out with an I formation.
Put hot! Hut!
Number 8 options out. And now he pitches it. Gordon with a takedown at the 38-yard line. Well, they try to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the defense just steps up and makes a play, stopping them and bringing up fourth down.
Fourth and 3 coming up. Ball on the 38-yard line.
On the 38-yard line.
They come out in a punt formation.
Back to punt. Powell, back feet to return.
Powell signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 26-yard line. They'll take over at the 26. The Cardinals line up with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. He lets it go. And it falls incomplete. And he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26. The Sun Devils come out in a 34 defense. Lewis on the option. Breaks one. Banks brings him down at the 36. They'll grab 10 yards there. Third down, less than a yard. Ball on their own 36. Carter lines up in the deep back. I formation. Lewis gives it up the middle. Oliver with a takedown at the 40. And he goes over the century mark with that run, guys.
You know, Brad, he's had a great day, but credit to the offensive line for fine blocking all game long.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Sun Devils line up with 6 defensive backs. Penalty marker on the field. He's to the 50, and he's taken down at the 43.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards to the spot of the foul. Still first down.
Arizona State brings in their nickel package. Lewis gives it up the middle, and he's tackled at the 43. A 1-yard gain on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 43. The Cardinals line up with 3 wide. Lewis steps back to pass. He throws it. Incomplete. And that will stop the clock.
Yeah, Brad, that doesn't make too much sense to me. You got the lead. Just run the football. Keep the clock running.
Third down and 7. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Cardinals come out in the ace formation. Lewis back to throw. Lets it fly. Franklin tips it away. Great defensive play by the cornerback. Fourth down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Johnson back to punt. Kaplan calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 19. They'll go to work at the 19-yard line.
Sun Devils take over at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Sun Devils line up with 3 wide. He's looking for his man, and it's incomplete. Underthrown, intended for the wideout.
Donald, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Cardinals bring in their dime package, throws it out there, and it's caught, brought down at the 30-yard line. A nice pass play there.
Let me tell you, the reason why this play worked was the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You got to jam him at the line and throw their timing off.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Number 8 comes to the line with 3 wide. Number 8 back to pass. He unloads it. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. 3 wide outs here. He's at the 40. And they make the stop at the 31. He picked up big yardage on that run.
Oh, this is great blocking up front. Nice job of holding on to their blocks, allowing him to break through for some big yards.
First and 10, ball on the 31. The Cardinal line up in a 3-4. Williams gets it on the inside. Wilson brings him down at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's second down and 8 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive. 4-3 defense. Back to pass. Lets it go. Complete. And down he goes at the 16. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over again.
And as a coach, you like it when all that practice pays off and your players execute in a game like they did all week in practice. Good job.
It's first and 10. 7th play of this drive coming up. Arizona State sets up with 4 receivers. He passes it, and it's caught. Cobb with a takedown at the 10. They fake the handoff and complete the pass. Good for 6 yards. Arizona State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Number 8 gives it up the middle, sheds that one. And he's tackled at the 3. Arizona State calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Williams on the handoff. They throw a flag. Number 29 brings him down at the 1-yard line.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards to the spot of the foul. Still first down.
The offense calls a timeout. That was their second timeout. Ball inside the 5. They're threatening inside the 20. The Cardinal bring in the nickel package. Number 8 with a nice play fake. He lets it go. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Arizona State 7, Stanford 31. And it looks like they're going to try an onside kick here. With the onside kick. Well, any dreams they had of a comeback just ended right there.
Yeah, Brad, even if they were able to recover that onside kick, they still probably would not have had enough time.
They'll get the ball here at the 48-yard line. 4-3 defense. It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 50. Arizona State comes out in a 3-4. Juke move. He's at the 40. He spins around, and they make the stop at the 25.
We were watching them in practice, and let me tell you, I don't know how many times they ran this play right there against the first-team defense and got huge, and I mean huge yardage.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. It's one of their favorite plays, and you can see why right there.
First and 10, ball on the 25. Defense lines up in a 4-3. This one's in the books, folks. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, it's a little closer than most people would have expected, but I'm sure they'll take it. Stanford didn't play their best game, and they'll admit it. But this is college football, where every game counts. And if you win, you're happy. If you lose, you're not. It's that simple.
That concludes another game of NCAA Football 2003. And again, our final score, Stanford 31, Arizona State 7. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.